right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of March, and we've got an event that just kind of snuck on the calendar here. I know some of you are saying, what happened? We didn't see this Vinecliff event on the calendar a week ago. It just came on yesterday, and well, this Quality Meats place, one of the hot places in Miami Beach, but they don't have a big turnout for this dinner. There's still seats available. So when my good friend Rob Sweeney called and said, man, can you put the word out there for me? I said, buddy, are you kidding me? If you would have told me a month ago, I would have had it up there. Rob's one of our best friends in the wine business in Napa Valley. We send a ton of people to his winery on the Silverado Trail, Vinecliff Winery in Oakville, one of my favorite appellations in all of Napa Valley. And this is such a beautiful property, man. People not only fall in love with the property, this 100 acres of pure bliss and 40 acres of vineyards. These guys have got vineyards down in Carneros as well, and some other vineyards, I think, on Howell Mountain. I believe they sold the one up in Calistoga, right next to Isley Vineyard, but they've lowered the production at Vinecliff in half of what it once was to make the best wines in Napa Valley. And a lot of these wines, they just make a few thousand cases of. Hey, we got all of the 2011 Chardonnay, just a few hundred cases he picked before it rained. 2011, a very difficult vintage. And this wine, very Burgundian, delicious. We just had it Monday night with Rob at a little barbecue, and I can tell you, drinking beautifully right now. We just have a few bottles of this left, but we got some older vintage Chardonnay on this offering. That's right, we've got the 2010 Napa we opened up in the store and sold out of. This wine drinking beautifully right now. Oakville has these wonderfully rich, soft tannins, almost like milk chocolate on your tongue. Definitely the easiest to drink of all the appellations in Napa, especially a vintage like 2010, which was a little cooler. This wine, beautiful. And then we've got the 2012s, the new releases. This is another amazing vintage in Napa, only to be bested probably by 13, which we just had those on Monday night as well. The private stock, just a few thousand case production, like I said, on all these wines. This one varies year to year. It started out as just 16 rows, the oldest vines on the property. We had to pick those up, pull those up because of phylloxera. Now it's the best juice he can make every year. And we've had a number of superstar winemakers come through Vinecliff. Paul Hobbs is one of them. And since they've lowered the production, Philippe Melka has been making his wine there at Vinecliff Winery, and Rob's learned a few tricks from him. And you're going to get to break bread with him tomorrow night for $165. You're going to get to drink all these wines. And Rob sent out the '05 private stock, which we showed in 2009 at our call tasting here, and a flight of wines, Screaming Eagle being one of them. And overwhelmingly, people picked it as their favorite wine blind. That's right, Screaming Eagle, also in Oakville, and not very far away from Rob's estate here. So check it out. Some great 2012s, 10s, and even some older vintage Chardonnay in this offering from Vinecliff Winery, one of our favorites in Napa. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.